Greetings, everybody. Greetings, 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 and salutations. Salutations to everybody. I'm still trying to figure out how to get my money. None of the banks I work with want to give me my bank accounts. I went into Umpqua Bank inquiring as to my account because a third party, my brother, made an account at Umpqua Bank in Arbuckle, California for me. I went in with my California ID card and asked them if I had a bank account at this bank, as a third party was supposed to have made one for me. They threw me out of the bank saying, "Don't come back or they'll call the cops." That's because they had a $1 billion account for me and they don't want me to spend it. But that's okay because I transferred the bank money out of the bank. So now they don't have a bank account for me. They got a bank account, it's just a frozen bank account with nothing in it. Bank of America owes me $100,000 insurance money. I had a bank account at Sea First Bank, Tacoma, Washington, by the Tacoma Mall. It had $6,700,000 in it. Doesn't matter how much money was in the account right now because it lapsed due to inactivity. What does matter is I lost my money, and as it's FDIC insured, I get a $100,000 deposit for that transaction. You took my $6 million. The least you can do is give me my $100,000. I could use that. Plus, my cousin Chaz, I took a loan out from him for $100,000. So if he could get me that $100,000, actually it'd be $500,000, as I paid him $1,120,000 for the loan. So he owes me $500,000. So I would like payment. You know how it goes. Payment forthcoming. If only the woodpecker knew that I had a foot that could fit in my shoe. And if I could have $1 million or more, I'd go out and buy me a house for sure. Because I want my house in the hills, or right here in the town, nice hill. I want my house all alone, all the way away from the phone. I want my house, I do. Now it's time to show everybody lights. It's time to smoke a cigarette with the king. Light them if you got them, homies. It's getting to be fall. It'll be winter here pretty soon. I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky, I can... I just want my money. I want my money and I want my houses. I've bought multiple houses recently. I know I have. I want my houses. Chester Leverrett's getting on my nerves. Chester Leverrett and Christy Lane Sadler. They want $500,000 from me. Chester wants to be me and steal my assets. He wants to be me. He wants my Port Soy account now. Chester Leverrett, C.W. Roach, that filthy little peasant, thinks that he can steal from a lord. I'm lorded, Chester. Not only this honorifics I've been picking up, I pick up the honorifics so I can help preserve the wildlife of the country I'm working with. That's why I buy them. They look good on my mantelpiece, though. They look good in picture frames on my wall. Make me look important, yes. But I buy them to preserve the wildlife. I'm trying to help. What I'm really concerned about is my ceded lordship, the Earl of Ambercroft, in Canada. Ceded lordship, nobility, got a huge palace. Nothing to do with my company is tied to the James_Bradshaw@hotmail.com account. I was using my company account, not my personal email. Ha 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 ha. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky. So, how are we going to do this? How are we going to get CW to leave me alone? Are we going to send people to talk to Christy Lane Sadler? Consultants, have highly paid consultants to consult on the subject? Maybe a restraining order keeping CW away from my private life. So, how do we get these people to leave me alone? David Moore is trying to switch my identity. He's tried changing my medical paperwork at the sheriff's station, my fingerprints at the sheriff's station, and now he's paying AmpliHealth to change my dental records. So it'd be nice if you subpoena all those records right now. Medical records from 10 years ago would work. He switched them 8 years ago. So medical records from 10 years ago will work. 8 years ago, I went to Metropolitan State Hospital. That medical will work. So, also you'll want to subpoena my therapeutic records, my court records. You want to subpoena my scholastic records. You want to subpoena my work record, my tax record, my DMV record. My social security record. So, get it all subpoenaed and we'll be okay. Mike Skulls is trying to take over my operation. Mike Skulls and David Moore. David Moore wants the operation, and Mike Skulls is the military man trying to get it for him. David Moore is not getting my operation. He is not going to replace me. He is not going to take over. He is going to jail for a very long time for attempted murder, for murder in the first, for chatricide, for rape, for assault with a deadly weapon, for criminal threats with intent to terrorize, for attempting to kill a federal agent, assault of a federal officer. David Moore is going to jail. For interfering with an ongoing investigation, David Moore is going to jail. Multiple times, Yuba Sutter County Sheriff in 67 Peerless had surveillance tapped throughout the house. Multiple times, David Moore disconnected the surveillance so that he could get away with stuff that's interfering with an investigation. So, this should be fun. Let's get him in jail, everybody. Let's get him in jail. There's evidence at 67 Peerless of what he did in the wall behind the bathtub. What is it? You'll have to investigate to find out. I just know there's something secreted away in the wall behind the bathtub at 67 Peerless. So, let's start investigating. Get a search warrant. Go in there, check it out. Also, in the wall of apartment 26, just adjacent to the heater, you will find a pistol buried in the wall. A pistol used to shoot my brother. Now, what are we going to do about all this? Are we going to sit on our ass because we don't want to arrest the one man that owns McNary Moore Funeral Service? Yeah, we're just going to sit on our ass because we're corrupt cops and we're not going to do anything, right? Isn't that what Close is saying? Yuba Sutter's saying? Sacramento's saying? FBI is saying? Secret Service is saying? We're all corrupt motherfuckers that work for the Moore family because they have the Texaco account, the Debswana account, right? No, they don't. Check First Federal Savings and Loan. Check First Federal Savings and Loan. You will find the account that they have only has $1 million in it. You will also find that the money was transferred to the Federal Reserve Bank under my name. So I am the important one in California now, not the Morey family. So, you better check before you look stupid. Working for the Moore family, they're going to lose in court because they ain't got the money to pay bribes anymore. Chandler can't help them. The bank's all but useless. Oh my God! Oh my God! First Federal Savings and Loan is going bankrupt. Oh my God! Okay. I want to invest in First Federal Savings and Loan. I want to invest $1 billion in First Federal Savings and Loan for 51% control of the bank, a full partnership under the name Moore's Mutual, LLC. So what are we going to do here? I want a house. I want 1105 Cleveland Way. I've already purchased it multiple times. Why don't I have it? It seems like every time I purchase a house in my name, somebody takes it and puts it up for sale. Who takes my houses and puts them up for sale? Who has that right? Especially being as I'm a diplomat from Canada as of 14 years ago. So who has the right to take something from a diplomat and sell it? My wife and I have different finances, so she has no right to sell my stuff. She signed a prenuptial agreement. David, there's nothing I can do. There's no way I can take anything. I'm a whiny bitch with a blown out pussy that smells like rotten fish. Fucking bitch in my head. Well, it has been 25 minutes, so I'm going to load this. Cross your fingers to me getting the house.